Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 3rd, and this is the Morning Breach with Scott Davis. Traditionally, today's episode would be a look back at October, but in the United States, it's election day, so I wanted to try to keep it simple. We've made it till election day, and as of yet, there has been no publicly disclosed major hack or election impacting cyber event. We have had many small incidents like the Hall County ransomware attack in Georgia, election-related phishing attacks, and cases across the country with issues with the mail-in ballot process and procedures. But I am hopeful that after years of planning and months of warnings, that a cyber attack won't be the downfall of the 2020 election. Again, it's a long day. And it may be days or weeks until some states report that final tally and ultimate winner. But what is certain is whoever is elected president for the next 4 years, cybersecurity must be on the agenda. The current breach notification model allowing for the states to outline their own breach notification law has not worked. And this has to be a federal issue as it impacts across state borders and even international borders. Ransomware with extortion is growing, and businesses of all sizes are finding themselves as a victim. There is no simple answer, and that is what makes this topic so challenging. With the array of tools available, a business can literally buy them all and still get breached. Any cybersecurity service provider that guarantees your protection is about the same as a traveling medicine show with the miracle cure in the early 1900s. A business's approach to cybersecurity is the foundation and where the focus should be. Documentation is king. And if you don't know what your plan is, then it's not a plan, but simply just a thought. Once you have the documentation, you need the policies and procedures to back it up. Then you need the services that best fit your plan. Not all plans will be created equal, and many plans will still fail, and you will become another victim. The plan has to be proactive. It has to be layered with multiple services, and most importantly, it has to involve your entire organization. The next 4 years are going to be extremely difficult for the next president of the United States. From COVID to the economy, from hurricanes to forest fires, flooding, and everything else in between. Ransomware is going to continue to evolve over the next 4 years, and the world as a whole still hasn't even figured out how to solve the ransomware strains that have existed for years. Protecting the cyber assets of our nation, our local governments, utilities, businesses, nonprofits, and of the citizens must be a priority for those elected. In other news, the Control Systems Cybersecurity Association International released a survey yesterday that found that 60% of companies didn't know if they had a security awareness training program, while another 20.6% say such programs were non-existent. It found that 3 of the biggest obstacles to a proper security plan are insufficient security expertise, insufficient security personnel, and leadership support. On the bright side, 58.7% planned to implement something to do with network security monitoring in the next 12 to 24 months. Now, you can find the full report at themorningbreach.com, but I want to highlight just a couple of those things again, where the biggest obstacles shouldn't be that you don't have the expertise, the personnel to do it. But more critically than that, Leadership of every organization, small, large, enterprise, global, whatever, has to understand the risks of cybersecurity and the lack of preparing for them. If the leadership support is not there, your security plan is never going to be enough to really protect you from cyber attack. And again, it doesn't matter the size of your organization. You could be a 5-man law firm. You could be a 50,000 employee global conglomerate. If you don't have leadership support on your cybersecurity plan, it's not going to work and nothing is going to happen until you're breached, and then immediately now you have support. It shouldn't take a breach to gain leadership support. Security expertise and personnel, there's an array of service providers out there that can provide you that expertise. The staffing, you could outsource some of that with an MSSP. You have options for the security expertise and personnel. The only thing you cannot overcome is that leadership support. So thank you for watching today's episode of The Morning Breach. If you've learned something new by watching this, please take a second and like and share the video. If you want to see more episodes of The Morning Breach or find useful resources in helping you secure your organization, please visit themorningbreach.com and follow along with us on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go vote and have a great day.